Me. Hello everybody, I am tired. And I have, since everyone's home, I have my brown noise filter on just in case. I got an Echo for Christmas, so I turned on brown noise just in case there's some stuff in the background. So you guys shouldn't hear it, but you may hear, but it should. Oh my gosh, not the Whopper Whopper, Whopper Junior Double Triple Whopper Flame Grill taste with perfect toppers. I rule this day. Hello everyone. I am so excited. Congrats on being first, congrats on being second, Kitty, and congrats on being third, Groundhog. Your day is coming up. Are you excited? It's Thursday. Are you decided? Are you excited to determine the fate of every American through this winter and spring? Are you excited? He doesn't. I don't know if he knows that the whole heckin' weather is in your hands. Oh my goodness. But hello, my apologies for being late. I am tired. I am on new medication temporarily to help me with a certain problem. So we'll see how this stream goes. And hi Macro, how are you doing? How is everyone today? So just to catch everyone up on speed Genshin wise, I have been doing a lot off stream as Bozak. I'm currently on level 45 somehow. I did literally every event lantern right wise. So I basically all I gotta do is the main quest and I'm done. And I gotta show you guys who I got. I already posted in Discord, but I have to show you guys. I think you guys may have heard her giggling. I've been doing pasta hibernation. What kind of pasta? You doing okay? Okie dokie, Macro. Then sometimes it's okay to be okay. I'm starting to get sick. Please don't get sick, Gabbarat. Make sure you drink lots of orange juice. You already know who this is. Make sure you drink plenty of orange juice. A bunch of other water's good, but everyone's different when they get sick. Personally, orange juice helps me a lot. But yeah, I got her. I literally did every single event just to get her. Just to get Yao Yao, and I got her. I don't remember who it was. Someone said I couldn't do the event this quickly in all the other quests, and I did, just for Yao Yao. If I put my mind into it, I can get whatever character I want during the event. I mean, look how adorable she is. And she has bunnies. I had to get her. But there's one thing missing. Another sphere. But I think I play this game a lot lately. What's the matter? Were you the one who told me? Did V have little faith in me? You grind until you drop? No, I didn't. Okay, this is actually a very fun fact. I don't play that many video games. I tend to be more awake at night. So when it's nighttime and after I'm done streaming, that's when I tend to play the most games. But when it's daylight, I clean and I work on other stuff. But like at night, I play games. So I play Genshin a lot off stream. But yeah, I got Yao Yao. And I have a new bow. What's the matter, kitty? Why ye have little faith in me? And I pretty much upgraded everyone's weapons, I think. Did I upgrade yours? I don't remember. I did, alright. By the way, you have a Favonius Lance. It's the best weapon for her. Yes! I think, who has it? Someone else has it on them right now. Yeah, it's Fischl. I gave it to Fischl. Temporarily, I'm upgrading this one. But this one I'm gonna do next. But everyone's pretty good. I'm on the last part, I believe. I just gotta talk to Ganyu. And then I believe that's the end of the thing. Favonius polearm. I don't understand the reference for Yao Yao. I'm thinking I have to look into the Yao Yao stuff. Because I just got her last night. I was thinking about getting a 4th constellation. She would have easily have unlocked this one. That would have been my 4th constellation for Yafei. Like literally, look at her. I could have easily gotten it for her. But look at this tiny creature. She's adorable. And she likes bunnies. So for Yao, listen. I'm still learning. So let me talk to Ganyu. I don't have that weapon. I know I don't have that weapon. Or someone else has it. I don't think I have it. Yeah, I don't have that weapon. I don't have that weapon. So let me heckin' do this. And now after, I think the next banner that's coming up in a week, I'm going to try, once I get who I want in the next banner, I'm going to heckin' save up for Klee, because I need Klee. She's adorable. Oh?
Greetings, traveler in Paimon. What time is it?
Are you okay, Ganyu? You were nodding off there. Didn't you sleep well last night?
Also, I understand literally now what everyone means with Paimon's voice. With the events, since I am basically going out of order, because I was able to start this quest very easily after I did a couple of things, going back and forth and hearing how much Paimon's voice is higher, and then going back to deeper, like what it used to be, I'm so sorry they did Paimon dirty like that. This poor creature.
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Let's discuss the matter at hand. Since last time, I've been thinking a lot about the story Paimon told me. In essence, someone rescued a drowning man and performed some music. If that were all there was to it, it could have been many people, human or Adeptus. But the tune was allegedly so wonderful that the drowning man forgot about everything else, even his own impending death, and only came to his senses after being brought to shore. Perhaps there was an adeptal power at work in that music that he, as a mortal, could not perceive. Or perhaps he sensed a power surrounding him but lacked the words to describe it, not knowing where it came from. Either way, if this part of the story is true, then the rescuer has to have been an Adeptus.
You really think so? But this story is all the way from Fontaine. Isn't this a bit of a long shot? Also, Paimon's really curious about how people from Fontaine think this fairy lady looked.
Dear gosh, your voice. Why'd they make you do that?
Then she looked just like Ganyu. Guess that does technically make sense. Actually, Ganyu, if you had to save a drowning person, how would you go about it?
Huh? Me? Well, I'd get them to the shore, and then I'd probably hide behind a tree and watch them for a while. Once I was sure that they were going to be okay, I'd slip away without a sound.
Got it. So basically, Ganyu's the type of person who doesn't like taking credit for her good deeds.
No, it's not like that. I'm just not very good at explaining things. And I also find it really awkward accepting other people's gratitude.
Well, What if this adeptus in the story had a similar attitude? That would explain why she just left without saying a word. She was probably thinking something like, one was merely passing by and saw fit to address this egregious disruption to one's graceful zithering at once. You may keep your thanks to yourself.
That was actually a very good impression of Cloud Retainer, Paimon.
Also, I would like to say, I have no idea why, but I've met, for the past few days, all I've been meeting is Cloud Retainer, and I feel like every time I meet her, the more I don't like her. She's, I don't know how to describe her. Also, I made my PNG bigger. I like how it is now.
As far as I'm aware, Cloud Retainer isn't the most musically gifted. Still, we can't completely rule her out just yet.
I have no idea. Remember, there are so many characters I meet who I think I don't like, but I end up liking them. Child is a great example. Or Tarantula. I never pronounce his name right. He's evil. That's all my case. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
If we set off now, we could head to Mount Outsung and ask her about it. You'll be able to confirm either way if it's her, and I can,
What do you mean not that evil? You can't be that evil. There's evil and evil. There's not like an ultimately evil chart. You're just evil. Child is evil. He tried to kill, therefore he's evil.
I've been in Lea Harbor for so long now that I'm just not as familiar with the Adepti anymore. If there's anything we want to know about them, she's the best person to ask.
Sounds great! And we're pretty close with Cloud Retainer by now, so we probably don't even need to bring her food this time, right?
No.
I've prepared a gift for her to mark the festival, just in case. However, Cloud Retainer spends most of her days studying mechanisms in her abode. She's on her own so much of the time that the moment she has someone to chat with, she just... Never mind. I promised I'd help Mr. Dvorak, and now that I've made the contract, I can't be having second thoughts. Traveler, Paimon, let's set off for Cloud Retainer's abode.
Seems like this is a tough decision for Ganyu, but she's made up her mind now. Paimon gets why she'd be so anxious. Okay, how about this? If Cloud Retainer tries to start telling stories about her again this year, we should pipe up and change the topic. Wait, did she leave already? Hey, Ganyu, wait up!
Dear gosh, her voice. Oh, well, time to do the other quest. Gosh dang it. Every time. Alright, that's fine. So now, Paimon's voice is gonna go back to being normal again because of my foolishness. So we gotta do this quest. And then we gotta go back to the other quest, and then we're basically just gonna go back and forth this stream. And it is because I am a fool and I don't do the story mode enough. But the good news is I'm pretty sure within a week's time I'll be in Inazuma. We'll see though. But if that does happen, be prepared for I'm gonna get all the teleports part 2. And if you play the story quest, you'll see. Oh, here's a story quest too. Ooh. I gotta get it.
So here you are, Ganyu.
Why did you come here?
The voice changes. Oh
Humans should not remain in the realm of Adepti for too long. Considering the kindness you have shown me, I can let you stay for the Adeptus training.
Yay!
This trial was prepared by Cloud Retainer. Its goal is to help me feel like an Adeptus again. The training is much to her signature style. I hope it won't make it seem like she is too unaware of the abilities of others.
Is it difficult?
No, I'm aware of your strength, Traveler. The power hidden within you is not inferior to mine. If you're ready, we shall begin the training.
Wait, what? I have not met that character yet. You're ice? Oh, crud. I have not met that character yet, though. Yeah, I'm not that far in the story still. So, I still have a lot to learn, sadly. Oopsie. Oh, wait. But I'll get there. Eventually. There we go. There's another one.
There's a lot of gliding around. It does feel like something Cloud Retainer would come up with.
100% Paimon. I will say I like Gani. She's pretty cool. Also, I just realized she's a bow user. I should probably try and pull her next time. I hate moving targets. There we go. And...
Bunnii is a really awesome shooter.
If you could see through the eyes of an Adeptus, you wouldn't be so surprised.
I'm not too worried. I only have... I'm bad at math. 5 more. I got this. I think I still have the same amount more. I got 1 minute. I got this. I got this. I got this. Oh, perfect. They're all right there. What have I done?
We've completed the task. What do you think? Hardships are a fact of life, both for the Adepti and humans alike.
Ganyu, what were you planning to do once your training was over?
The training's not over yet. The part prepared by Cloud Retainer is only the first trial.
Huh? So there are more trials prepared by other Adepti?
No. The only Adeptus who can unlock my true potential is...
Who is it?
Conqueror of Demons.
Is that Zhao?
So it's
Oh!
Xiao. That cold-hearted loner? How come he's prepared a trial for you?
It's
I found
rude,
him
Paimon.
unapproachable at first too. But I believe that being able to face him is an important part of my homecoming. He's already waiting for me. Come along if you're interested.
Of course we are. Let's
Now, let me be a fool and go back. People who are gonna be watching this are gonna be very confused on why I keep going back and forth between these two quests. Because now I can't do this one. Because I have to do, not this one. What is it? Not this one. Because I have to go back and forth. Where is it? Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh wait, I'm already here. Perfect. Gosh, I love this game. I have to stop playing as much as I do though. I want to try other games. I don't know if I could take a Genshin break though. I mean, I think I can. I could play it. I could just get the login bonuses and that's it. Because I want to try other games like this. I'm really looking into Tower Fantasy. I think the other one is called Blue Protocol, but that comes out, I wanna say, sometime this year. It's the English version. And then there's another one I really want to try, but it's on current state. And there's another one. It's called The Legend of Neverland. It basically looks like Genshin, but it's only on mobile.
Are you sure it has to be me?
But I think there's a way to play mobile games on. Oh, wait. On PC. I just don't know how to. Because if I did, I'd be playing a lot more games on stream. So much wind. There's a house. Also, I'm hoping I'm earning my Genshin rewards as I am streaming. Baby, okie dokie kitty, no worries. No, no, no. Yay!
Opening a chest is like unwrapping a gift.
Paimon's so tired trying to keep up.
Changes.
Don't either of you need to take any breaks?
I can't believe it. Cloud Retainer is not here.
Huh? Did we miss her?
She doesn't like to travel, so in the past, it's always been the other Adepti who come to visit her during the festivals. True. Now that I think about it, Cloud Retainer would be quite capable of taking care of anything on her own. There's no need to worry about her. Since she's not here, I guess the next step is to check all the other Adepti abodes, one by one.
Uh-oh. Will it involve a lot more traveling? Got it! Paimon has a great idea!
Please go on, Paimon.
Our goal here is to find the Adeptus that helped Dvorak's ancestor, right? We can't hear any music right now, but if she's really as nice as the story suggests, she'd definitely come to help anyone who was drowning, right?
Yes,
I'm on no.
I think that's fair to say.
I'm on no.
So, all we have to do is get the traveler to pretend to fall into the water, and the Adeptus will come to the rescue! You know perfectly well that Paimon can't swim! Paimon would sink like a rock! Just trust Paimon! The water's pretty deep over there! Quick, swim to the very center!
Wouldn't this work better if Paimon was drowning because Paimon can't swim? So Oh, you know, it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. I don't understand it, but it's okay.
Someone's drowning!
I'm on.
If only there was a kind-hearted Adeptus here to save us!
I'm on.
Oh no! Whatever will a Paimon do?
Apparently, drowning for real does not help. Toxic Tiger, hello, hello! How are you doing today? How's your day going? Paimon told me to drown. It didn't really help.
What's going on?
How do you feel right now?
Shenhe, and the Conqueror of Demons.
Why don't you say something? Please don't make Paimon explain it. Okay, fine. Paimon will explain. We're looking for an Adeptus who's good at being a lifeguard and playing music. But if the Adepti aren't gonna stay home, then how are we supposed to find them?
It wasn't me.
Yeah, so this Adeptus is most likely a woman.
And I am not an Adeptus, as you both already know, Traveler and Paimon.
Okay, so this is Paimon's fault. No way Paimon would have suggested this idea if she'd known how awkward this was gonna be.
Glad you're okay.
Edgy boy, I love him. My boy, I am back. Welcome back, kitty. I'm doing good playing Genshin. How are you doing? I'm doing good. Are you also doing the event right now out of curiosity, Toxic Tiger? If you are, which character are you getting? Oh, wait, which character did everyone get for the event?
As far as I know, the one you seek is no Yaksha. And one last thing. Your actions here caused others a great deal of worry. Do not repeat them again in the future.
As ever, the Conqueror of Demons comes and goes, just like the wind.
Right. I didn't dare to say a word just now. How's your training going, Shenhe? Have you made any plans for Lantern Rite? We could spend it together in Liyue Harbor if you'd like.
Oh, I had planned to spend the festival with Master this year. However...
Oh, speaking of Cloud Retainer, when did you see her last?
Earlier this morning, she set off for Mount Hulao at dawn.
You got Yao. You already had her at C2. Now she's C. Dang, that's a powerful Yao. Let's go. Hopefully you can get one more and if you have enough Primo gems. Wait, what event? The Lantern Rite event. It's happening right now. I think for maybe until the end of the week it's over. I think. And if you do enough of certain things, they give you a free 4-star if they're from Liyue. I got Yao because why not? And I've been told my dad is on his way. Gosh darn it. So I have to go on BRB quite soon. Alright, yeah. I'll just have to keep a lookout.
I noticed she was using an Adeptus art of some kind to protect a mechanism that looked like a boiler. Maybe it was a gift for Mountain Shaper. I did not inquire.
So we just missed her. Please excuse me for a moment. I think I'll leave the gift in her abode.
Sure. Thank you.
It sounds like Ganyu and Shenhe have gotten a lot closer recently.
Yes. During the summer and winter, I continued to train with Master. In the other months of the year, I have been learning to adapt to human life in Liyue Harbor.
Fair enough.
Ganyu arranged accommodations for me in the city, and also recommended several work positions for me.
Wait, why you gotta work if you do Adepti stuff? Never mind. What is it, Scabber? What is your question? Well, honestly, I might have to be over here a few minutes too. Dinner is a bit late today, but it's worth. My mom is making homemade mac and cheese. Ooh, homemade stuff is always good. But I do not like mac and cheese. But I bet your mom's mac and cheese is really good. Are you a football fan? Soccer or American football? If either, neither. Because I don't know. I don't like either. What's the event called? Lantern Rite? The event is Lantern Rite. American. I don't like football. I don't like American football. I find it very boring. I don't like the Super Bowl. I don't like anything about it. I cannot get into it for the life of me. I've tried. I cannot. I've played the NFL game. I've played. What do you mean, what? I don't like football. I don't like any sports. Me neither. Let's go! I don't like football. When my family watches football, I immediately go to my room because I cannot stand it. It's very boring. I understand what they're doing. I don't understand why it's so popular. It's
But when I try to blend in by referring to her as Miss Ganyu or Lady Ganyu, like the others, she says I mustn't address her like that. Sometimes I'm supposed to copy other people. Sometimes I'm not. It's a little difficult to keep track of everything. Oh, is that what it is? Noted.
the Olympics I like watching because that happens every 4 years. So that's the only exception. I only watch the track and field and the swimming and the gymnastics. That's it. I don't like anything else. Nothing else I watch. I don't even care for anything else. Just those. And I only care about the Olympics until Mario and Sonic is in it. That's the only time I really get into it. Sadly, I don't have the event start or see it. What rank are you on? Or story-wise? Because I know you have to be a certain rank and story-wise. I couldn't get this, this event until I finished a story. Hi, Yumiko! Oh, wow! How you doing?
So, you came looking for Master today because you wanted to ask her about the Mystery Adeptus. Is that right?
Yep. Oh, speaking of that, have you ever heard any music while out training in the mountains?
Music? What is that?
It's, a kind of a happy or relaxing sound. Or, a nerve-wracking sound. Or even a terrifying one.
Oh yeah, there's a new event. It's Lisa's event. I don't care for Lisa, but I want to do her event just to get gems, because why not? I'm ranked 35. What story-wise are you up to? Because this event should be almost, for everyone who I believe is past rank 28 and pass a certain quest in Liyue. Like basic, and then I believe this prerequisite quest, but you technically don't have to do them. You just have to, well, they did recommend you do them, but you don't really have to. I didn't. I did some of them.
Okay, I'm done. I also left her a note so that she knows where to find us. We won't miss her again.
I don't know if you ever saw the video I tagged you on Discord. I didn't even know you tagged me on Discord.
Yay! That's really helpful. Thanks!
We were just talking about this thing called music, and based on Paimon's description, I do believe I hear it every day. Please follow me.
Oh, really? Great, let's go!
You have 3 story quests. Man, let me show you. It was a borderless window for Genshin. Borderless window? What do you mean borderless? But this is the event I am currently talking. Oh, it's 5 days now. It's in the late. Let me look, because I'm curious now. Wait, I can't. I stink at finding what I'm being tagged at. It's in the landing. Wow, I am struggling to find this. And then when you do Windows modification, it has the bar at the top. Wait. Oh, you mean minimize? Oh yeah, my thing's always been minimized. I have it minimized right now. It's not in full screen. I think that's what you mean. But this is what I'm talking about, Toxic Tiger. Heck, I don't know if I can pull up anything else. Yeah, it's rank 28. You need to do an Archon quest. And I prefer Borderless when I can't do Borderless. I don't know why. But I believe this is what you have to do for in order to unlock the quest. And then this is the newest event, which I just learned about when I opened the game. But like I said before, I do not care for Lisa. She is okay. Her new skin's pretty though. Oh yeah, that one. I can't get it until I start the Gambit quest. The Gambit quest? Do you mean Elon? I don't think she's the Gambit. But you can also just like skip the quest as well, because I didn't do her quest. But I do 6 quests to do the Lantern Rite event. I just had to finish 2 Archon quests, and then I skipped a bunch of. I did a bunch of prerequisite quests, and I was like, I'm going to need a lot of time to finish these this event before it ends, and I want my gems, so I literally skipped it, and now I'm here. What do you mean you have to do 3? Dang.
Too slow.
There's a quest for yeah, I did none of these.
The wind rises.
Where is it? Well, I have to do the Archon quest, and I had to do Archon quest. Might as well do it. That's fair. I just didn't want. I just wanted all these Primo gems, and I wanted to get Yao Yao. Where is it?
Behold.
Is it on the... Yes, it's on the side. Oh, it's right here.
The wind rises.
But as long as you do the quests and stuff, it lasts for 5 more days. It's possible. I'm pretty sure everyone here can still get it if they're like past everything. I lied. They're both unlocked until I do quests. You want who she's a 5-star Yumi. I think she's next month's banner though. I just wanted Yao Yao and I got Yao Yao. And now I think I have enough for 3 10 pulls next stream. I'll be back. Okie dokie. And then when I get her, I'm definitely my goal is to get her, and my dad is, gosh dang it. Alright, let me land here, and then I'm gonna go on BRB for, this is gonna be a bit, so I want to say 20 minutes, but I'll write a little thing saying why I'm gone for that long, because I know dang well I'm going to get bothered.
This is the place. I enjoy training here. To the
Alright,
sound
my
of
dad is
music.
here. So I will be back in around 20 minutes.
no! Paimon's gone deaf! Paimon can't hear anything! Oh, whew! Paimon hasn't gone deaf after all! Paimon heard you when you just spoke. Anyway, where is this music?
The faint sound of birdsong, the quiet murmur of the streams. These are relaxing sounds. Are they not the music of which you speak?
Oh, Paimon wasn't quite done with the description. Okay, fine, it's all Paimon's fault. What we're looking for are not the sounds of nature, but melodies played on special instruments.
Oh, and a melody is?
Huh?
Hey, why don't you just sing that one melody Shen has heard before? It'll probably help her to understand what we're talking about.
Oh, was that from the opera that Yunjin sang?
That was a melody, and melodies can be called music.
It felt like I was transported back to the past. In my mind's eye, I could see the Zhao lanterns lighting up the night sky again. We're all there, raising our glasses and drinking to our heart's content on the Jade Chamber. As I watched Yunjin's performance, I felt a warm sensation in my heart. And as the drink reached my stomach, it went from warm to hot. When you hummed that melody just now, feelings from a whole year ago came right back to me, as strong as they were on that day. So that's the power of music.
Wow, Shenhe. That was so deep! Music definitely has the power to bring up memories. It's like a time capsule with all the special moments from our lives squished inside. What about you, Ganyu? Are there any melodies that have left a deep impression on you?
I don't remember if my parents ever sang any lullabies to me. I know some local folk songs, and a few other things come to mind too. The songs of the sailors down at the docks, the little ditties that the vendors call out in front of their beloved shops, the tunes of folk artists performing on the streets. Yes, that's right. In the past, whenever I heard the sound of those tunes, I always felt that they were worlds apart from me. Nenny and Leah probably view me as a non-human. And they are right, in the sense that I never could connect with humans' artistic expression and their sentiments. So I haven't been able to integrate into their community and be a part of their lives. At least, that's the view I held in the past. Only more recently did I start to realize that the only barriers are ones that I have erected with my imagination. The way those melodies make me feel isn't all that different from other people after all. They're about mundane details of everyday existence. Life's ups and downs, joys and sorrows. Even though we come from different backgrounds and have different stories to tell, when it comes down to the most common things that we see and experience around us each day in the city, in that sense, we're all the same.
You go, Ganyu! You're really making progress. You have loads of friends in Liyue Harbor when you think about it. Like, okay, maybe some are more like coworkers and bosses, but at the very least, Keqing and Shenhe are your friends now, right?
Yes, I am. Technically speaking, we should refer to each other by the conventional forms of address used among fellow disciples. But now that I know what constitutes a friendship, I do believe we are more friends than co-disciples.
Thank you, everyone.
Once the days are warmer, I would like to host you at my home in the city. Please invite Keqing as well. I've planted many types of flowers. I'm sure some of them will be to your taste.
You are too kind. I couldn't possibly.
Nonsense. You are my friend. I have cultivated and cared for the flowers just as you taught me. Once you've seen them for yourself, I am sure you can advise me how to do an even better job next time. I will save some for decoration. We can feast on the rest.
Then, thank you in advance. Wait, what is that saying again? If you insist?
Do people say that? I'm not completely sure either.
It doesn't matter, okay? You got the point across. No need to split hairs. Paimon's more concerned about your idea of a girls' night out. Eating flowers? Really? Does this have anything to do with you both being the disciples of that illuminated bird?
Who dares refer to one not by one's Adeptus title, but merely as that illuminated bird?
Master.
Our greetings, Cloud Retainer.
Ah! There it is! The illuminated bird has landed!
Double humph. Now she has the gall to use it rather than she, even after being chastised once already? Barely a moment has passed since we last met, and yet your impertinence has reached new heights. Very well. If you refuse to learn your lesson, one shall scold you no further. One has received your message from Ganyu. On the matter of the Adeptus you seek, one suspects to know their identity. Well, shall one lead the way?
I still have to complete my training for today, so I will bid farewell to everyone here.
Very well. Await my arrival at one's abode later this night. On this special occasion, you should indulge yourself with some savory dishes.
If you want to release a Shao Lantern, come and find us anytime.
Thank you, everyone.
I hear you've got a job for me.
Bet you can't keep up with me!
Jean will be upset if she catches us lazing around like this. Get ready for the gliding champion of Mondstadt! That's cheating! Get him!
I'll protect us.
Judgment! Punishment!
I think it's safe to talk again. I don't know. Yeah, everyone was home. And the amount of times I would have gotten doxxed is too high, too many, as I sat here. Oh my goodness, sorry about that. Oh, Mike, it was bad. How are you doing, Mike? It's very hard to stream my family's home because I can get doxxed so easily. My favorite moment. No one heard this, thankfully. One time, I think it was during Momo stream. My brother came in and I said, "Don't say my name. What's the matter?" Then he told me in exact details where this location was. That was too close for comfort, and I was like, "Bro, why do I keep running into you? Why are you dying, Mike? You haven't gotten the milk yet."
I see you still haven't abandoned the wrongful ways of humankind.
Oh, I wasn't supposed to talk to him.
I'm sorry.
Oops.
I had a meeting with Cloud Retainer.
I don't need your explanations and don't require any mutual understanding between us. I'm just helping you with your training. That's all.
So edgy.
Cloud is such a strict teacher.
You're neither an Adeptus nor a human, always treading the line between the two worlds. It must create a lot of confusion. Instead of explaining yourself to me, you should face your true self.
I have nothing to hide.
The body and the mind are one. If something worries your mind, your body can help you find a solution. The trial I've prepared for you will explore the true potential of your body.
Yes. I'm ready.
Alright, let me turn it up only off. Alright. Oh, oopsie. Oh, it's camera. Welcome back. I wanted to do a quest. This is not what I wanted to do. Well, now I have Ganyu temporarily, so yeah! Hi, Scabarat. Now I can finally talk again and do the quest. Gosh, it's hard to know. I need to get a Vtuber for when I'm silent. Just have a little me just doing nothing.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Just a silly little guy, just sitting here and doing nothing. As I say nothing, because why not?
I'll race you there.
Ah, yes, the squid.
Opening a chest is like unwrapping a gift.
Is this Quaily Plains?
Everyone's gonna be very confused because I keep going back and forth on their voices.
Ganyu is of course familiar with the name Guizhong, but have you ever heard of her? Guizhong is another name of Agentis, the god of dust. She was extroverted in nature and adored social gatherings and inventions alike. Long ago, this region was yet a prosperous assembly. Guizhong often invited her friends to visit her home, reserving for us seats around the largest stone table. Sea Gazer would always bring out his latest treasure and place it upon the table. He could be quite the braggart. Though usually a mild-mannered fellow, when it came to those collectibles he was so fond of, he always loved to show them off.
Paimon remembers that name. So that's what Sea Gazer was like.
He was an old friend and a former rival. One has many memories of him. Once he had brought out the treasure, it would predictably become the center of attention. Neither Guizhong nor one was content to let him just steal the spotlight. So we would then also present our proudest mechanical creations. As Adepti, we were each gifted in our own ways, and naturally proud of our accomplishments in our respective fields of expertise. As a result, one often quarreled with Sea Gazer. His treasures were not even of his own making. He just used his exploration skills to dig them out of the ground. How, pray tell, could he compare to me, when every single one of one's accomplishments were crafted by one's own hand?
Cloud Retainer, you are getting competitive again.
One digresses. Regardless, every time an argument occurred, Guizhong would come over to watch us during our mutual lambastics. On some occasions, she would join in, and on others, she'd take one of us by the limb and start uttering the most ridiculous nonsense.
This Cloud Retainer feels like a grandma.
What kind of nonsense?
No kind of nonsense were we spared. Sometimes she would brazenly opine, why argue between yourselves when neither of you could ever hope to beat me? Other times, she would make unsolicited suggestions, such as, once you two are done arguing, let's go to the foot of the mountain and grill some meat. She always sought to make everyone happy, and one must say, she had quite the gift for it. No matter what nonsense she said, one never felt bothered or offended. It also helped that she never referred to one as that illuminated bird or ladybird.
Come on, get over yourself!
Anyway, just as our impassioned arguments would reach the apex of acrimony, Marchosius would bring his delectable dishes to the table. Who would dare snub the stove god and his wondrous creations? At the sight of him, we would all immediately drop the argument and prepare the table for a night of feasting and drinking. Back then, one was always bothered by how the cups Rex Lapis brought were always too square for one's taste. Can you see yourselves ever enjoying a drink from a square cup?
Not gonna lie, I'm very picky with the shapes of cups and shapeware myself. I love square plates, but to be honest, if I was heckin' using a square cup, I may just cry. Like, for real, I may just cry. Because it's square. Welcome back, Toxic Tiger. I'm also back. I've been back for a bit, but my whole family was home, and I didn't want to get doxxed, because that would have been way too easy. So welcome back, but I'm fully unmuted now.
Precisely. So, as you can see, even one as great as Rex Lapis was not immune to making the occasional blunder. Even one could never find fault with Marchosius's cooking. As we ate, Guizhong would continue to find topics for conversation, filling the table with humor and laughter. Each of those old fossils had their character flaws and points of obstinacy. So why was it that whenever we dined together, we always had a marvelous time? We would drink together from a spot high in the mountains until the moon set and the sun rose, and only then would the banquet finally come to an end. Streetwood Rambler would often remain to admire the flowers with Guizhong before returning to her own abode. The glaze lilies were far more abundant back then. Entire fields of them would appear to the eye as a veritable sea of flowers.
Streetward Rambler?
That would be Ping. You probably know her as Madam Ping.
I love Madam Ping.
Okay. Wait, this is a lovely story and everything, but didn't we come here to find that Adeptus from Mr. Dvorak's store? Or are you saying that it was Guizhong? Didn't she, already...
Alas, long has one avoided this place for precisely that reason. The sights here are a reminder of a time long gone, and evoke much sorrow.
Why is this all of a sudden sad? I don't like that. Bring back the happy. But yeah, I'm looking on YouTube to start event. Ooh, heck yeah. Yeah, it's a fun event. I like it so far. To be honest, if it wasn't temporary or 2 week, I would have held off on it 100% so I can get more into the story. But it's good. If you're like me and you just start, you'll be slightly confused, but I'm close enough to those quests that'll make me understand. So I'll understand once it's over and once I redo those quests.
One should have guessed that you would disrupt one's poignant moment of mourning with your incessant questioning. No matter, one will share the whole story with you now.
Ooh, story time.
In times gone by, one quarreled oft with Guizhong concerning mechanical principles. We each had our ideals, and neither would yield. Under the pretext of a social gathering, one invited the impartial Rex Lapis to judge the quality of our creations. But Rex Lapis declared that Guizhong's obscuro vopus mechanism was superior. Though one was too proud to acknowledge it, in one's heart, one knew that Guizhong was indeed the superior talent in the mechanical arts. As for the story between Guizhong and Streetward Rambler, that begins with a certain bell. In Guizhong's opinion, while mechanisms were no substitute for human composers, they were yet capable of producing simple but fine melodies. But Streetward Rambler believed music to be an expression of the soul. An emotional enterprise that could never hope to be replicated by machinery. They argued endlessly, until one asked Rex Lapis to intercede. He confiscated the bell and designated it for ceremonial use. Thereafter, one would often find them convening in the mountains, discussing music, mechanics, and all the affairs of the mortal world. But these good times were not to last. War broke out between the gods, and soon engulfed the Guili plains. Guizhong was overpowered by the enemy, and fell in battle. When Streetwood Rambler and I arrived at the scene at long last, all that remained among the ruins was her lifeless body. After this, at Streetwood Rambler's request, Rex Lapis granted her the cleansing bell for safekeeping. To honor our friend's memory, one made a few finishing touches to her ballistic device. Many lantern rites have passed since then. Many greetings and goodbyes. Upon what do you gaze? The Guili Plains?
No, It's everything. We think of human life as like a lantern that's lit one minute and extinguished the next. But are we Adepti so different? Perhaps as dust settles after a storm, we too must one day return to the world below.
Bro, that's too sad for me.
One has always been austere and private by nature, and has never relished socializing. One's dealings with Guizhong were born out of discussions on the discipline of mechanics.
What? You have loads of friends, and you seem pretty chatty.
Just because one is not ignorant of social graces does not mean one is fond of them. One is perfectly capable of partaking in conversation despite being introverted. But in the end, one is nothing like Streetward Rambler. She is dauntless but thoughtful, not to mention eloquent and wise. Moreover, her friendship with Guizhong was far greater than one's own.
Alright, so that was upsetting. I'm sad now. Dear gosh. What is the event about? I'm not finished with it, but it's a 2-week event of a festival in Liyue, where you have to... Basically, from what I know so far, is you're trying to look for this guy's ancestor, and then after you're done with the very first quest, you move on to the second quest, but in between the second quest are a bunch of things to do to unlock it. Well, it's already unlocked, but it's basically so you can get a new character from Liyue, who's a 4-star. So yeah, and I'm on the second one right now, and that's all I know. And then this backstory that's depressing.
Back when they were rivals, they would often compete against one another in the realm of musical composition. That cleansing bell was one of Guizhong's proudest works, having the ability to both compose and perform.
Wait, that's weird. Didn't Madame Ping say she pestered an old friend for that bell?
Yeah, Zhongli.
And she also said something about being a vain beauty when she was young or something.
Streetward Rambler, a vain beauty. My foot. That bell has a sad history. Clearly, she refrained from sharing with you the truth of its origins, since the right time had not yet come. As for her old friend, who else could it be? As soon as Streetward Rambler heard that a certain Zhong Li wished to borrow the bell, she realized that the man was none other than Rex Lapis, and that he had made an enormous decision. After all, we all have known each other for several millennia. Some things between us are implicitly understood.
Whoa! So they were talking in secret code? Oh, Paimon did not see that one coming.
Okay, I just finished this quest last week and now I understand it better. She already knew. Huh, I did not expect that. I expected her to be confused. I didn't even know what they meant by the bell. But alright then. Good thing I waited to do the story, but I have been sent a picture of a very chubby kitty playing with a spring. He looks like a little demon. Hang on. There we go.
Enough of your intrusions. Where was one up to? Ah, yes. One remembers now. The cleansing bell is powered by a mechanical art, and can be used to great effect as an accompanying instrument. After the passing of its creator, it was used on numerous occasions during rites of parting. But Streetward Rambler did not acquire it from Rex Lapis for the purpose of producing further funerary tunes. No. Each time she rang it, it was to play the tune that Guizhong composed on it. The two once clashed over their beliefs about the meaning of music. Who would have thought that with Guizhong's passing and Streetward Rambler's mourning, two tunes composed in discord would eventually become one harmonious composition? Once upon a time, Streetwood Rambler also loved gatherings, liquor, and music. But after Guizhong passed, she preferred her own company. She could often be found sitting alone at a mountain summit, contemplating and reminiscing with her zither. The music would go from mournful to soothing to impassioned. Many years passed before she finally composed a melody to our satisfaction. In celebration, she played the tune to the clouds. Regrettably, one has only ever heard her play that tune once. Which brings one back to the matter you've been investigating. Perhaps it was during that performance that the ancestor of your Fontaine friend fell into the water and was saved by Streetwood Rambler.
But if she was so happy with the melody, why would she only play it once?
One was also greatly perplexed by this. After suppressing one's curiosity for a long while, one finally approached her and asked why she would retire the tune after having spent so long on it. In response, she said, "Though the strings that played that melody survive, the one who inspired it is gone. Tell me, Cloud Retainer, when the one attuned to my soul is no longer here, who else could hope to understand this tune?"
Aw, poor Madam Ping.
I just remember being taken care of by you when I was young. Once the Archon War came to an end, I stayed behind in Liyue Harbor to honor my contract. Although I met Guizhong a few times, I never knew anything of this particular story.
Guizhong was quite the visionary, but tragically passed before her time. Her manuscripts still lie unfinished in the realm of clouds. Blank pages give one cause for contemplation on what might have been. Had you not decided to search for that mystery Adeptus, perhaps these stories too would have been lost to the sands of time. As of now, you know the truth. That the Adeptus who rescued the drowning man was none other than Streetwood Rambler. Do you intend to discuss this with her?
Do you mean Ping might find the topic too distressing?
Precisely. The passing of our old friend is a heavy topic that both of us are usually careful to avoid.
If I may be so bold, Cloud Retainer, could it be that this is just your own personal opinion?
Oh? How so?
I've been in Liyue Harbor for quite a long time now, and I've witnessed many farewells along the way. So I too am well acquainted with the pain of the passing of a loved one. But this doesn't bring the city or its people to a standstill. They have to keep moving forward. Someone as perceptive and wise as Ping will surely have come to understand and embrace this. Though these immortal mountains have lost an Adeptus,
Man, I'm finding so
the
many
harbor
things in
of
this
mortals
cutscene.
has gained a wise elder.
And I
No
can't
loss
get it.
can ever be undone. But there is always much that can still be gained. Ping has helped countless people, and will guide many others in the years to come. And all to whom she extends a helping hand become her friends. People she can admire flowers and discuss music with. Though it is heartbreaking to lose a kindred spirit, life goes on. Because there are new friends waiting for you further down the road.
We even asked Madam Ping what she thought about adding a music festival to this year's Lantern Rite. When we get back, why don't we just ask her if she'd like to perform? Maybe we can even get her up on stage.
You youngsters and your imagination.
Yeah, she's definitely grandma.
Why don't you come with us?
Oh.
It's been a long time since you last spoke with Ping, and Liyue Harbor is always decorated so beautifully during the festival period.
Is not every Lantern Rite the same in this regard? Were there ever anything new to discuss? One in Ping could meet any day of the year.
I disagree. Each new day and each new year is different from those that have come before. A how long will you simply let them pass you by?
The edibles she brought this time were indeed quite delectable.
Mini Cloud.
Very well.
Aww.
Then one will be off. If the other old fossils have sneaked away into the city to amuse themselves, one shall soon find out.
All right. We should be getting back to the harbor as well. We don't want to keep her waiting. Once the Guili assembly, now the Guili plains. Say, if we planted flowers there and cared for them carefully enough, do you think that one day we'd be able to recreate the sea of glaze lilies?
Allow one to take back one's praise from a moment prior. You are still far too given to flights of fancy, child.
What? Cloud Retainer? You were still listening?
One observed that you were making no effort to leave, and returned to chasten and hasten you. This time, one is departing in earnest.
She is such a grandma. I love her. Never mind. I changed my mind. I dislike her and like her at the same time. I don't like her strictness and how she thinks. But hear me out. I like how she just does things her own way as well. Also, I love the grandma babysitter and Gayu relationship. It's so cute. What kind of edibles do you think she was talking about? I was thinking the same thing. This is a very old time period, so probably not the ones we are thinking of. Ignore the mail. Alright, that was a long cutscene. Now, there are a bunch of scenes where there was a chest. So, that's there. I see that. And then those are fighting. Now, where is the chest I can unlock? Man, it's hitting different. No, Cloud Retainer would never do those types of edibles.
Keep up with me.
She would probably say something. She would give like an in-depth conversation on why she would not do edibles, to be honest. Or she would not understand the meaning of the edibles. Like, one does not understand. Oh, man.
Hey,
Oh my gosh, I just want the chest.
go Baron Bunny. Let it rain.
Let the show begin.
You can't run.
There we go. I can see you. I need more stuff from you, so if you could please no.
Baron Bunny.
Okay, so I got more lore than I thought I would this stream, which I'm very surprised about. I didn't know most of the stuff. I don't even know they talk about it in the main story. But I probably wouldn't have known this if I didn't do this story. Not gonna lie, that's some pretty sad stuff. I mean, they may have talked about it later on, but I wouldn't know. Until, like, I'm at a certain part. Oh yeah, I got this 4-star sword last night. Alright, they're all gone.
Huh, where have you been hiding?
And now I go find that thing. It's on. That's island, I believe. There it is. Let me let that heal before I drown again. I was told she is the best swimmer. Well, one of the good swimmers. There we go. Oh, foolish creatures. I'm just here, so that's why I'm doing everything now. Yeah, and you should drown once I hit you. Wow.
Another target tracked down by Outrider Amber.
I can't believe you actually did. I'm too good at this game. I got. Alright, so now. I thought I was almost 10. Oops. This may be a shorter stream. I don't want it to be, but I thought it was later. Well, I started later. Hopefully tomorrow stream. Oh, tomorrow's stream will be different. It's my noon stream. I'm playing Genshin again. I'm doing just dailies and quests and dungeons. Basically, just like a regular leveling up session, getting every character better. Which is what I usually do off stream, but since it's before therapy, I tend to do it. Oh my gosh, they're together! Oh, oops.
Whoa, Madam Ping and Cloud Retainer?
Oh, I thought it was on auto.
It appears you made haste after all. One arrived but moments before you.
Oh, bless my soul. To what do I owe the honor? How nice of you all to come and visit me.
Miss Illuminated Bird, haven't you said anything yet?
Said what, precisely? And why should one be tasked with saying it?
'Cause you're the one who's known Madam Ping the longest.
Street word. Or rather, presumably, you would prefer to be addressed as Ping?
Oh, Cloud Retainer, you are uncommonly polite today.
Given that Lantern Rite is almost upon us, the weather in the city is most pleasant, and a sweet floral fragrance lingers in the air. Ganyu, please continue from here.
Yep. Grandma. Granny Cloud is perfect.
Alright. So, this all started because we were trying to help Mr. Dvorak find the Adeptus who saved his ancestor's life. Cloud Retainer informed us that the one who played that melody and rescued the drowning man was none other than yourself.
Let me think. Yes, I do believe I recall that encounter. What a long time ago that was. I'm surprised that you still remember it. Even more astonishing, perhaps, is the fact that this story has survived this long at all, when mortal lives are so very brief. It appears that she has proven herself right once again.
Who's she?
Oh my gosh, Paimon.
We like to call her Guizhong. From the look in Cloud Retainer's eyes, I sense that she has already told you all about her.
Albeit reluctantly, one might add.
There is no harm done. After all, Lantern Rite's very purpose is to commemorate the heroes who gave their lives for Liyue. Although Guizhong did not live to see the splendid sights of today, she was as much a hero as any other.
So, how has she proven herself right again exactly?
Once upon a time, she said to me that humans were a weak form of life that she wished to protect with her wisdom. But as she interacted more and more with them, her opinions on them began to change. She marveled at the beautiful complexity of their spirits, the sheer splendor of all they could accomplish through their hard work and intelligence. She told us that to underestimate human potential would be to make a grave mistake. With the smallest amount of guidance, enormous power can be unleashed in them. And a human who has reached their full potential may well be her equal. Someone who could have as much to teach an Adeptus as to learn from them.
She always had a way with words. That her mechanical accomplishments were judged superior to one's own was, one suspects, in large part due to her sheer eloquence.
Speaking of mechanics, Cloud Retainer, do you still remember that potted plant mechanism? The one that the two of you gave me as a gift?
Of course. Guizhong and one both put an immense amount of effort into that gift. It would be no overstatement to call it a testament to each of our individual technical genius.
As Guizhong once said, it takes every blade of grass and every flower to make a homeland. When I see the sight of Liyue Harbor before us today, I am reminded of this.
Madame Ping looks very emotional right now.
Of all of us, it was Guizhong who was the fondest of these grand and exciting occasions. If she were still with us, I'm quite sure she would still be trying to best Cloud Retainer's finest works at every opportunity.
Liyue Harbor is always filled with the sound of music at this time of the year. If she were here, one is certain that she would seek you out to discuss and debate the virtues of various melodies.
Oh yeah, music! We've been dying to ask. What was the melody that you played back then? Oh, also, with you being such a music expert and all, why don't you join the concert as a performer?
I can make arrangements right away.
Oh, as much as I don't wish to dampen your enthusiasm, it's been a long time since I played this zither. My fingers don't have the dexterity they once did, and whenever I play that tune, it always reminds me of her. I start wondering what she would think of the changes I have made to her melody. There was a period of time whenever I started strumming, it almost felt like she was back again. Sitting right there on the stone stool next to me, chatting away. Skybracer and Seagazer too, looking just like they did in the old days, no matter how much time goes by. The moment that melody starts playing, it transports me right back to that time in my memory.
So the past still weighs heavily on your heart?
Well, I would be lying to myself if I claimed to have completely moved on. But that is not to say that grief doesn't get easier with time. Despite the sadness, I have found many things that bring me joy in life. It is simply the nature of the world in which we live that Even if one wished to mourn for an eternity, it would be a nigh impossible feat. Just look at this potted plant. Isn't it stunning?
It takes an honest and open mind to confront and conquer grief. You have indeed made progress.
Be that as it may, I shall leave the lantern rite stage to the youth of today.
Well, if you're sure.
Granny!
Yay, Shafe!
What's everyone doing here? Did something bad happen?
Ah, and now we've spooked Yanfei. No. Everyone's just here to give me their regards for the holiday.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm glad. Well, in that case, happy Lantern Rite, everyone.
Happy Lantern Rite. Oh, I just remembered that I have some work to do at Yuehai Pavilion that I need to discuss with Yanfei. I haven't been able to find a chance until now. I will leave Mr. Dvorak in your capable hands. Cloud Retainer, Ping, we will be off for now.
Huh? Does it have to be right now? Which case is this again? Hey, Ganyu!
It seems Ganyu still has much to learn when it comes to the art of deception.
What a pity. She has learned nothing of one's ability to carry a conversation.
I love that
Since it's been so
they
long,
knew.
Cloud Retainer,
That's
why don't you stay?
lovely.
I'll make a cup of tea and we can chat a while.
How would you drink the tea?
Gladly. This was one's intention as well.
When you next see the Fontaine musician, please give him my regards. I'd like to wish him the very best with the concert.
You got it, Madam Ping.
Thank you all. I think you've listened to enough of my nattering for one day. As for that melody, I will play it for you all another time. Goodness knows I need to practice it first.
Wow, that'd be great. We'll look forward to it.
When that time comes, wherever her spirit may be among the countless grains of sand and specks of dust between the harbor and the mountains, perhaps she will look at the Liyue of today and steal a smile when she sees the prosperous land that it has become.
Alright, let's go tell Mr. Dvorak the news.
Yippee! Alright then. Well, I did not expect the Lantern Rite to have a lore drop for me and to get me slightly emotional. I did not know they lost their friend. That is very sad. Oh my goodness. I also didn't know a Adepti can die like that. I thought they just died naturally because they're really powerful. I didn't know they can just die like anyone else. Well, get killed like that. Well, that happened to Rex Lapis, but he faked his own death. I don't think this one faked her death. I think she's dead. Like she's gone, cannot come back ever. She's just dead. I wonder if they ever have a quest like this for Mondstadt, or just like an Inazuma.
Mr. Dvorak! Ah, and Kuchin's here too! Thanks for helping set all of this up.
Welcome back. Did everything go well?
Really, really well. We found the person Mr. Dvorak was looking for.
Are you serious? I see. So the melody my ancestor heard was an Adeptus remembering her late friend? That certainly explains why it was such a powerful and poignant tune.
Huh. That's a really interesting first reaction. Guess that comes with having a musical mind.
Yes.
I have to say, though, it's hard to believe that the fairy from the tale is now an elderly granny.
Oh, Paimon knows exactly what you mean. Normally, Adepti don't age at all. But Streetward Rambler, or Madam Ping as we know her, probably only became old because it's what she wanted for herself.
Madame Ping possesses vast knowledge and great wisdom. Whatever physical form she may decide to take, her mind and wits are as sharp as they come.
Yep, Kuching summed it up perfectly. That's exactly what Paimon was trying to say.
I think... yes. I must thank her in person. That can wait until after the concert, though. For now, I need to devote all my emotional energy to the performance.
Speaking of, Madame Ping wishes you all the best at the music festival. Paimon has a sneaking suspicion that she'll stay in her usual spot, but listen to the performances from afar.
Wait, are you serious? Huh. Oh no.
Oh,
Now I'm
no.
starting to get nervous. Okay, alright. Nope, another rehearsal is in order. Please excuse me, everyone.
Oh, this is such a mood. Okay, for those who don't know, I used to study music, and I had to practice so much knowing who would be there and who would watch me. So knowing a certain person was watching me made me heckin' had to practice like 10 times again. Even if, like, I promised to play piano on stream, but I get so nervous because the thought of some mutuals and certain friends showing up freak me out. So I'm like, nah, I can't do it. I have to practice more. Even though I think it's fine. But I'm like, what if they don't? Therefore, I have to do it again. Hi, Macro! Welcome. I didn't even know you were working, but heck yeah, you got a break. Hope you're enjoying your break, Macro. This stream has been chaotic. I've been having to go on and off, on and off, on and off. But heck yeah, break time. Excuse me. Bunny, yes.
Mr. Dvorak? He's already gone. Paimon wasn't even finished telling him everything. Before we set off on our search with Ganyu, he asked us about what music means to people. After our recent adventure, Paimon thinks we have a lot more to say about that now.
Please, share your insights with me.
Well, we found out that music can be used for good, but also for bad. It can make people happy and moved, but it can also be sad and bittersweet. And music is like a kind of memory written in people's hearts. It can put you in touch with feelings from a totally different time and place.
That is true. I believe when I also learned from a scientific point of view, music helps patients who've lost their memories. I believe if they have like Alzheimer's or dementia, if you play certain songs to them, they remember certain parts of their memories that they have forgotten. But everyone is different. But it can help some people remember things and like where they were, or just like just a year, anything in general. Music helps you remember a lot of things.
It sounds like you had an eventful trip. Don't worry, I'm sure Ganyu will fill me in on all the details shortly.
Who's farting?
Wait, does that mean you're gonna carry on working?
Thank you, Macro.
Just a few things to wrap up. All the groundwork is done. As long as everyone enjoys the festival activities, all our efforts are worthwhile. Happy Lantern Rite to you as well.
I was scared for a second.
That should be everything taken care of, right? Oh, no, wait. Paimon feels like she's forgetting something. What was it? Oh, it feels like it was a while ago. Shoot! Latent... Wait, no. Zhangli said he wasn't in a hurry, so if we went now, there's probably still time, right? Anyway, even if we don't make it, it's not our fault. He could have totally picked him by himself. Ugh. Anyway, let's go check with him at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Alright, so we're going to visit the very handsome hot rock god man. I love him. So we're gonna visit the funeral parlor, which I believe is around the corner. Oh my gosh, it's characters I haven't met yet. I haven't met this intro. Anyways, Wangxi Funeral Power is a very old name in funeral business, and its directorship is now up to its 77th generation. Dear gosh. With the current director being a young lady named Hu Tao. This young director is known for her sharp intelligence, but in some people's eyes, Hu Tao may be a little too smart for her own good. Indeed, the quirky. I immediately love her. The quirky and I don't know that word. Skip it. Hu Tao is not what people expect from the solemn title like that of a Wang Xing funeral parlor director. However, Hu Tao has a unique outlook on life and death, though she is surrounded by death every day. Her optimistic lookout has never changed. Quite an odd duck, this one. Dang! If you had to choose to play between the original Call of Duty Modern Warfare or the reboot, what would you play? Neither. I don't like either of them. And I can say that of all my... I can say that 100% truly, because I watched my brother play both of them and I had zero interest in either of them. I've also watched Bozak play the remake. I concede if you like the series, but I cannot get into Call of Duty for the life of me. I know the Black Ops story, I know the Call of Duty Ghost, I know Modern Warfare. I know Modern Warfare 1, 2, 3, the remasters, the newest ones, which I hate with a passion. There's nothing wrong with them. They just really could have picked a different name. Why make a second Modern Warfare 2? There's 2 Modern Warfare 2s, technically 3. Why can't they pick a different name? Why is it $70? I'm done.
Alright, let's take a break here. Oh wow, look who it is! Are you here to hang out with everyone's favorite funeral director?
So you're just casually practicing your rapping skills at the entrance to your funeral parlor? In broad daylight? Okay.
After everything we've been through, you don't see me for a hot minute, and you're back to being scared of your own shadow.
I love her.
We have all this open space, a clear view of the mountains behind and the sea in front. Not to mention we have several invisible audience members enthusiastically cheering us on. It's the perfect spot to rehearse.
Invisible audience members?
Ghost, Paimon. Ghost. They're dead. Gone. They're invisible. Gosh, Paimon. COD 4, Modern Warfare 2, 3, Remastered, Remake. It's gonna hurt my brain. COD 4, Modern Warfare 2, 3, Remastered, Remake, Defective Edition. Oh my gosh. Stop. Take it back. I hate that. How even... It's, you know, it's fine. You're banned, Mac. I'm joking. Oh my gosh.
Gotta say, it took me a few days to get used to Director Who's way of talking.
Xinyan was pretty spooked too when she first got here. Just like when she sees a frog, but a giant frog with sharp teeth.
Come on, knock it off.
What's wrong? I've never seen someone look so confused before. Well, don't worry, because Director Who's here to explain it all. There once was a Fontaine musician who went around town on a mission. He came door to door for his iridescence tour, looking for acts to audition. With my words, Xinyan's chorus, and Yunjin as our mentor, we'll take the stage by storm with flames roaring and the whole audience calling for more.
You know, I feel like this game is rated T. You could easily put a bad word here. But they put heck. This game was made for me. But frogs don't have teeth. That is false. There is a certain type of frog that has teeth. It's terrifying. I forgot what it's called. You know, I'll do it really quickly. I believe it is the bullfrog or the Pac-Man frog. Frog with teeth. I don't know if I'm right or not. I have to look. Ah, heck. Smile. Okay, so I have to look for it, but there was an extinct frog that has teeth. But don't worry, Macro, it's extinct. There's a cat screaming in the background of this game. Frogs have teeth? Actually, yes. Most frogs have a small number of them on their upper jaw. But virtually all 7,000 species of living frogs lack teeth along their lower jaws, except for I cannot pronounce this name for the life of me. But the frog that has teeth on the lower jaw is extinct. So don't worry, Macro. The frog you're worried about is gone. But there are frogs that can bite. There are frogs that eat mice too. They just eat a mice whole. Like, they just eat it. Baby mice, they just eat it. They see that thing and they just gulp it. They just it's a big frog though, so it's fair. A bullfrog? Is it a bullfrog? I think it's a bullfrog. I'm not too sure.
The whole dance floor will be yelling encore, encore. Oh, now Paimon's rhyming along. But when you say flames roaring, are you sure this'll be safe?
Oh, don't you worry about that. I'm pretty experienced on the stage, and I've already informed the Yuhong of all the pyrotechnics we're planning on using.
Huh. Guess we'll just have to trust Xinyan on this one.
Oh, Zhongli. He took one of those fancy meal boxes and set off for the mountains. Said he wanted to pay a visit to some old friends. It's a real pity that he couldn't be around for this. As well as being a true connoisseur of traditional art forms, he's able to appreciate Xinyan's performances too.
Yeah, that's right. Matter of fact, he was the one who first invited me to perform here. To tell the truth, though, I never thought I'd really find myself rehearsing here one day.
Well, now you know. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is a great location. All of you are always welcome to come and hang out here, especially if you're in the mood to try something new. I can speak to that. Hu Tao is always full of fun surprises.
And jump scares.
Yep.
Actually, Xinyan, I have some lyric ideas for your part. Do you want to go through them together?
She doesn't seem to like that. She doesn't seem like the Titan. Exactly! That's what I told Bozak last night! I don't understand why they gave her that accent. In my opinion, it doesn't fit her. I expected her to sound completely different. I have received more pictures of a different cat. She's so baby. Oh my goodness. Tater, you're getting so big. Chunky. I got Zhang. I just said her name, Zhang Ying, yesterday. Ooh, I got her a while ago. She's pretty cool. I hope to fight with her one day. But she does have the, oh my gosh, macro.
Sure thing. I'm all ears.
Oh, Traveler and Paimon, I believe Zhongli was heading to Mount Hulao, so make sure you're hiking up the right hill. When you see Zhongli, please pass on this message to him. It's up to him whether he wants to support us at the performance tonight, but I expect him to make time for the upcoming banquet we're planning. No excuses. You should join us too. It'll be a riot. If there's one thing I've learned from being a funeral director, it's how to throw a party.
But she has the country. Oh, I don't see it, Macro. I may have to disagree with you this once. Alright, so it's time to go to the mountain. How far is the mountain? Too far. How did you get there so quickly? Alright, so he's over here, but I want to give my thanks to the Adepti. Even though it's just Zhongli who I'm giving it to. So we're just gonna do this. Cause I think I got 8. Dang it, that did nothing. And then I'm lazy. So we're just gonna do this instead. She wouldn't have the draw if it was up to me, but that's what they gave her. I still want to know why they gave that to her. Watch, imagine Genshin Impact just gives her a completely different voice and like, oh my gosh, guys, it's Mari! Oh my gosh, it's here, it's Mari! Mari!
Paimon sees them! It's Illuminated Deer! And Illuminated Bird number 2!
Oh, he has a name.
A familiar face. Have you come from Liyue Harbor? How is the city nowadays?
Everything's great! But you know, if you're so curious, you can always go and check it out for yourself!
In fact, Mooncarver has been taking many walks on Mount Tianheng in recent times. I believe the sights of the city are quite familiar to him.
Oh. I mean, she is playing a game right now. That is true. That is true. I'll probably raid Mari after this, since Mari, I think it's like Mari's first time streaming in a bit too. So yeah, I'll probably raid Mari. Oh wait, I was looking on the stream. She's also doing the quest. I think she just started. She's definitely getting it through it quicker than I am because she has been playing Genshin longer than I have.
Zhongli! Here you are! We've brought the bamboo shoots you wanted.
Impeccable timing.
Oh, hot rock god, man. So gorgeous.
Traditionally, bamboo shoot soup ought to be slow cooked for many hours on low heat. Using Adeptus arts to hasten the process is something of a shortcut.
Cheater.
Wait, that mechanism, is that?
Indeed. Cloud Retainer kindly lent me her supreme cuisine machine.
What? He's handsome. He's gorgeous. He's pretty. Don't shame me.
Can we not just call it a cooking machine? Actually, never mind. She seems to take a lot of pride in her mechanical gizmos, so it's probably best if Paimon doesn't go changing the name willy-nilly.
I trust that you found the answers you were seeking during your recent journey. Excellent. The past should be remembered, but not overly dwelt upon. Our journey should be seen as a means to take on more from the world around us. When the bamboo shoot soup is ready, I must insist that you try some for yourself.
Oh, Zhongli! Huta told us to tell you something. She said, it's up to him whether he wants to support us at the performance tonight, but I expect him to make time for the upcoming banquet we're planning. No excuses! When she says performance, she must mean the Lantern Rite Music Festival. As for the banquet, she didn't tell us anything more about that, but she invited us to come as well.
That is true, Scabberat. I am. I'm gonna get my butt kicked later. I can sense Bozai being like, yeah? Yeah, Bunnii? Yeah? There was a character. There was a character in, I think, Tower Fantasy he liked. And I was like, wow. I can't believe you. And he's like, bro. I have to not call him out. I can get called out so easily by the characters I like in all the games I play. And it's so funny. I'm pretty sure there's like a list. Oh my gosh, I think he's still at work.
As you can see, I have a prior engagement with 2 Adepti friends of mine tonight. Please, give Director Who my best wishes for the performance.
Is this was like to be in a relationship? Dang. Well, we are nuts. We're like chaotic. Like I am chaotic good, he is chaotic evil, and together we are chaotic neutral. I was looking at meme templates because I want to get like a sketch commission of us in like a meme kind of way. But I have to save up a bit first. First, I want to commission Momo. Like after my debut and stuff, I want to commission Momo. I promise you guys. Like after it was a summer song goal, and you guys reached it, and I still haven't done it. So I want to get that done. I still want to get another art done that you guys also decided on. Excuse me. So I have to look into that still, but it'll be post debut because I have to save up. I'm literally opening commissions next month to help me a bit more get the rigging, because the rigger I wanted, their prices went up a little, which is, I will never complain when prices go up a little. I just think at saving money because stuff comes up. So I'm gonna try and open up my commissions next month for like schedules and other stuff, and I want to do my best. Also, it's good practice. So that is my goal. And yeah. But that is the goal. That is the goal.
As for the banquet, since the director insists, far be it from a mere consultant like myself to refuse.
Yay! Then we'll see you there?
Absolutely.
Rex Lapis, the bamboo shoot soup is ready.
Thank you. I will examine it right away. The appearance is exquisite, and the aroma rich and intense. The craftsmanship of this machine is commendable indeed. Since you came all this way, you should not leave empty-handed. Please, take some soup. It tastes most exquisite while still warm.
Good soup. That's a crock pot. It is just a crock pot. Thank you, Macro, for the tiny reverb fort. Oh my gosh. That was funny. Oh!
Where have you been hiding?
Oh. You were trapped in there for a reason, buddy.
You can't run. Judgment.
This poor creature. He was trapped in there. That was probably the first time he's seen the daylight in who knows how long. And then I just took it away from him.
Where have you been?
Alright, so now my guess is I am close to what I think is the end. Because I know what the ending of this kind of is already, but I refuse to let myself spoil it, so I watched it muted. I watched part of it muted. So I know what's gonna happen, I think. If I'm correct. I'll go to the left. Yes, I do. Oh my gosh, it's a cutscene!
I'm honored to be here on the Iridescence Tour stage. Alright, without further ado, I'm Xinyan, this is Hitao, and this is a little something called...
The Blaze Lilies!
Oh my goodness, all the other characters I haven't met yet!
I'm up here blazing trails through the midnight sky, lighting up the world below. And when the crowds all hear my voice, they'll meet the spirit of rock and roll.
Let's go! Hey you, butterfly, you too, buzzing by, guiding your way to the afterlife, opening the path without a fright. Oh! I'll light the fire, watch it blaze across the universe. I'll spit my rhymes, watch your step, or you'll get burned. Hey! Woo!
I understand what they meant with the English dub. Oh no!
Does anyone have any plans tomorrow? With another year behind us, I think we deserve a celebration of our own. My treat. Interested?
The Tianquan footing the bill? I can't miss out on that.
Hi, Bozak. How are you doing? Slime, oh, what a beautiful day, but in the back. No slime is safe from me. Oh, this is so pretty. You're a conductor? Yo!
Master, listen!
May the year ahead be a blessed one.
I believe it shall be.
Master, the Shao Lanterns,
Ha! Elementary. One shall fashion for you a Shao Lantern the likes of which the world has never seen. And you must take it to Liyue Harbor to display its magnificence for all.
Listen, that must be Madame Ping!
I am not gonna cry over this Genshin thing, I swear. I'm not crying. I just have water in my eyes because of the humidity. Oh, that was so nice. That was so nice. Okie dokie, Bo's like, don't laugh at me. Oh, that was nice. That was nice. I like that. Oh, that was so sweet. Post like, wait, don't listen to them. And this is the epilogue. Alright. Oh, personally, I wanted to say that part for off stream because I just wanted to get the rap in because I heard the English version wasn't that good. It wasn't. I'm kind of disappointed. I was hoping it would be better. Like, I'm like, oh. Well then. That was interesting. Okay then. Well, okie dokie, Bozak. I don't know, man. The last few years didn't start off so well. I would agree with that, Macro. But again, again, that's the start of the year. Usually, personally, for me, it's the end of the year that always gets me. Because the start of the year, I am more optimistic at the start of the year. But like towards the end of the year, I'm just like, you know what? Yeah, I did do a lot. Because like with streaming, I want to say around this time last year when I was streaming, I only had like, I just reached 200. Now I'm over 500. I have a gaming computer. I'm getting my model. And health-wise, I'm much better. And I'm like, wow, I guess I did improve. I just keep forgetting. But it's so pretty. Can I shoot that? Oh, 23 is gonna be good. I have a feeling 2023 is gonna be a good one. I have my hope. Relatively speaking. Alright, so now it's 10 to hotel dinner. You head to... Alright, unless I can... I don't know how short the epilogue is. It may just be a dinner. You know, I'll do it anyway. Since I have, like, 10 minutes. Not blood for the blood god again. Following night. So now I want to go to 19. I actually love this feature. I wish most games had a feature like this.
Traveler, hurry! It's almost time for us to join Hotel for dinner! Ooh, and we'll be meeting at Shinue Kiosk. It's the place with a really long wait list. As expected of the parlor director, always so generous. Come on, let's go!
I hope she makes us pay for our meal. We'll have to play it this month. Oh, Bunnii, because I found... Is it really? Oh, crud. I have to fit that into my schedule now. Dang, I'm sorry, Matt. Why is it shutting down? I thought that was the other game. Well then, that changes a lot of things. Thank you for telling me, Macro. Yeah, that is... It just started. What the heck?
Oh, so that's how it is. Thanks for the suggestions, Mr. Zhongli. I have them all noted down.
I'm sorry, Macro.
I've heard that your knowledge encompasses all things old and new, Mr. Zhongli. But I never knew that you were well versed in the art of cooking, too. It is truly an honor to make your acquaintance.
No need for formalities. I too feel humbled to be in the company
Thank
of
you for the healthcare package, Bozak.
There are many things I could learn from you.
Oh, you flatter us. If it's possible, may I trouble you to provide a few words of guidance for my practices in exorcism?
You do exorcisms? Dang. I'm not gonna read this out loud because it's gonna take me too long. You're an exorcist. Huh.
Exorcism? I can't say I'm an expert in the field, but if you don't mind, we could start by discussing...
Whoa, there's so many people here. All we knew was that Hotel invited Zhongli over. Paimon never thought we'd be meeting so many old friends. Happy Lantern Rite, everyone!
Likewise. Please take a seat.
Can Paimon sit?
Happy Lantern Rite! Are you having fun?
I've become musically cultured.
Me too. I've seen Xinyan perform before, but this is the first time I've watched something like this. I heard that the audience loved it too, and she's been receiving quite a lot of performance invitations lately. She's more busy than ever, and Yoonjin's gonna help her.
Yep, and they asked us to pass on their season's greetings to everyone. They hope we'll have a wonderful gathering.
The performance was spectacular indeed. However, it gave Xiangling a huge burst of inspiration, which in turn gave us a bit of a headache.
Us? Did Xiangling ask you to try out her dishes too?
That, my friend, is beside the point. Watching you eat was enough for me. Come to think of it, I probably shouldn't have burdened Chongyun with eating my share too.
Oh my gosh.
Xiangling came up with a new recipe? Let Paimon try! See? Someone here knows how to encourage people. Thanks, Paimon. Oh, and I have to thank Mr. Zhongli, too. He gave me lots of useful pointers that really drove it home for me. Oh, so that's what you were talking about before we arrived.
Yes. Since we'll be dining together, the topic of our conversation naturally revolved around cooking. Xiangling's ideas are truly unconventional. Her choices in both ingredients and spices are comparable to a melody dancing on the tongue. My suggestions were nothing more than the icing on the cake.
Oh, the two of you always deliver. Now I'm getting embarrassed. Anyway, I'll get everyone to have a taste after I've adjusted the recipe based on Mr. Zhongli's advice.
That sounds like it might become a little safer to eat.
How about I sample the dishes next time?
Speaking of eating, Paimon feels like we're missing someone. Oh, Huta was the one who invited us, but she's not here. And where's Guoba? Oh, Guoba volunteered to help Dad at the restaurant. You know, lots of people come over to eat during Lantern Rite. Without Guoba helping out, I probably wouldn't have had the time to accept Hu Tao's invitation. As for Hu Tao...
The director went to collect a guest. She asked me to stay here and host you for the time being. Seems like it's almost time.
Huh? Hu Tao went to fetch someone in person? Oh, that must mean they are super important.
Imagine it's like someone I haven't met yet, or a spoiler.
She didn't clarify. And as her subordinate, I couldn't just pry into the details, could I?
What if it's someone I know?
Ta-da! We're here!
Or the enemy?
We're not late to the party, right?
I hope it's the enemy. Oh my gosh, it's Zhao!
Swift as the wind, and whoosh, we made it just in time.
Same Paimon!
Oh. I see. So the important guest is the conqueror of demons. I've been looking forward to meeting you.
I don't look
The director didn't mention anything when she invited us. What a pleasant surprise. Gathered here with us tonight are not only young and accomplished individuals, but also the protector of Leo's peace, Adeptus Alatus.
Does he not know that's Rex Lapis? I hope he doesn't, because it's funny.
To convene here with all of you is indeed a great honor.
Oh? Is it pleasant? Good question. You owe her. I can have a feeling he may owe her. That's true. He doesn't seem too happy to be there, so I'm guessing he owes her, and he heard food, so food.
It's almost lantern right. Yet you took all the trouble coming here.
The director has a way of making it difficult to decline.
Rex Lapis, may I ask what troubles you?
Okay, so he does know
The
it's him.
director asked me to buy sesame oil in preparation for the celebrations.
Huh. Then why would you come all the way to Wangshu Inn?
I had a pleasant chat with Chef Yenshao and received some spices from him. And, see? Here's some matsutake and a portion of ham.
What about the sesame oil?
It's a shame. I couldn't find the kind the director was looking for.
What?
I'm sure you're exaggerating, Zhang. Sir.
Oh.
There he goes again. Enough with the pleasantries. Go let our guests take a seat. Everyone here today is well known in their own field and has probably heard about one another to some extent. Some of us are even old acquaintances, so there's no need to be this formal. I heard that the Conqueror of Demons and the Traveler are pretty close, no? Great. You two sit together.
You should take a seat too, director.
Oh? Finally remembered me? When we arrived just now, the hosts at Shinue Kiosk told me our dishes are almost ready. Perfect timing. Let's not wait any longer and ask them to bring out the food.
Who took the sesame oil? I have no idea who took the sesame oil.
I would have never guessed the person who Tao went to fetch was Xiao.
Oh, that's also the first I've heard of the Traveler and Paimon being friends with the Conqueror of Demons.
You know Xiao Chu?
Knowing is a bit of an overstatement. I've always looked up to him.
It was none other than me. It's Neo. Or Posek. I have ironically been getting into JoJo, and I am on the episode 7 of season 1 where it is really bizarre. I am JoJo. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's true. We literally are JoJo.
You might not know this, Paimon, but we exorcists have worked in close collaboration with the Conqueror of Demons for many generations, dispelling evil together, both in the open and from the shadows. Hard to imagine that thanks to Tao, I've finally gotten the chance to meet him. Conqueror of Demons, I'm honored to make your acquaintance.
Likewise.
It is a great honor indeed to have a chance to meet the legendary Conqueror of Demons. Changyun has brought that name up quite a few times in the past. I remember you mentioning wanting him to understand the importance of exorcists.
We know each other too. He helped try my dishes during the Masterful Chef's cook-off. I didn't think we'd have the chance to meet again. Happy Lantern Rite.
No anecdote, however, compares to meeting you in person. I'm Xingqiu, Xiangling and Changyun's friend. The pleasure is all mine.
Whoa. Everyone's getting all formal and polite all of a sudden. Paimon doesn't know what she should say anymore. Adeptus Xiao, mighty conqueror of demons. Please accept Paimon's greetings too. Belated Happy Lantern Rite.
Oh my gosh, Paimon. So you say the wine scene and then the... Wait. I'm sorry, Macro. Neo turned into a vampire. Well, he's a vampire. Well, what is he? A vampire, a zombie, or vampire? Or just a zombie or a vampire? I don't know anymore. It's confusing. I'm on the first season, so I wouldn't know.
Very hard to look for a fancy word, okay? Don't be too harsh on Paimon.
There's no need to be so polite.
You're right. This was meant to be a nice little get-together between friends after all. Too much formality kills the atmosphere. I didn't plan this gathering only for everyone to walk on eggshells. Hiya.
What's your true intention then?
A little get-together between friends, sipping the finest tea and watching lanterns float into the sky, bidding farewell to the past and embracing the present with joy. And that is something our consultant would say. I think it deserves a standing ovation.
Indeed. Exceptional acting skills, Director.
As for me, I'm just here to have fun and treat everyone to something good. We all worked really hard this year, whether traveling or guiding, cooking, helping with the family business, exorcising evil spirits, or conquering demons. And of course, our consultant, who's been helping out at the parlor every now and then. Everyone has done some pretty amazing things. As the one who brought everyone together, it goes without saying that I'm the one most deserving of praise.
Oh my gosh.
Sounds kind of self-important, but Paimon thinks it's pretty amazing that she managed to talk Xiao into coming. He rarely ever enters Liyue Harbor after all.
That is true. Now I can carry my baggage. Carry the past if it's in the grave rider. Dang. The wine scene with the Hammond guy? You mean where, like, Jack the Ripper is hiding and Jojo has to hold the wine?
It wasn't as complicated as you think.
Food. He wanted food.
Okay, gotcha. Thanks, boss lady.
It's not boss lady, just boss. And there she goes. What a lively girl.
Conqueror of demons, Adeptus Xiao. Guardian of Wangshu Inn, hero of Dihua Marsh. I know you're there.
I love her.
Quiet. Do not disturb the peace.
Sorry, but you wouldn't show up if I didn't yell your name, would you?
I know you. You're the 77th director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Is there something you need?
That does sound like one of Hu Tao's antics.
Did the Conqueror of Demons agree to come so that Hu Tao would stop pestering him?
That's,
there might be other
that's even
reasons.
funnier if it's because she annoyed him.
Smart guess.
Huh? There's more to it?
It gets pretty boring from here on. I talked about the funeral parlor's past relationships with the Guardian Yakshas. You know, just to be sociable.
In the time of the Archon War, disputes were frequent, and disaster overtook the land. Humans couldn't escape from the torment of the plague, nor could they escape death. The Adepti vanquished the demons, the Millelith fought valiantly, and Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was responsible for purifying the diseased and sending off the spirits of the dead. That is how the border between life and death was maintained during the war. And it effectively prevented further incidents from happening.
That's right. 1 point for the consultant. But despite our deep-rooted connection, it still took me quite a while to actually convince him. You know him pretty well, huh?
This matter is out of my control, so I need to be cautious.
True, but I've kept that in mind too. That's why everyone here today is in one way or another acquainted with elemental power.
Genshin Impact, more like Lord Dump Impact. Genshin
Genshin
Impact, more like Bore Ragnarok.
But I didn't expect there to be so many people.
There's no need to worry, Conqueror of Demons. We're not feeling anything unusual so far. Our young exorcist over here is protected by his pure yang energy, so he's probably the most resilient.
That's not the same. And did you just toss your carrots into my bowl? Hey, don't look away.
Huh? What?
I'm siding with Chongyun. I saw that too. You're lucky Guoba isn't here today. He hates seeing people being picky with their food. If he'd seen that, he'd definitely make you eat all your carrots.
Huh? Guoba would do that? Is he that uncompromising? But now that I think of it, Xianglin told me that Guoba used to be the stove god.
It sounds like
I should work on stuff. Working is good. Don't be like me and play Genshin Impact all day.
I'm doing fine. Not long ago, before Lantern Rite, I met an old friend. Thanks to his help, things have been a lot more stable than before. You should know him. He's...
Seeds of story, brought by the wind.
And cultivated by time. Did Paima just unconsciously complete that saying? That voice. Could it be?
I don't know who it is.
If I'm not mistaken, there's someone knocking at the door. Don't just sit there, Zhongli. Go welcome our guest in.
Imagine stability.
I'm coming in.
I don't know who this is. Who is it? Who? Oh my gosh, it's Venti. He doesn't even live here.
Hello. No matter if we've met before or not, this moment marks a brand new encounter. Old friends and new. Happy Lantern Rite.
I'm convinced he came because he heard wine was being served. I've heard he likes to drink. I can't believe you showed up. Why are you here?
Oh, it's the tone deaf bard.
Oh, he seems to carry a valiant breeze wherever he goes. It looks like we're gonna be friends.
Venti heard a party and alcohol.
So come on, take a seat and be my guest. Help yourself. Oh, I'll ask them for another set of cutlery. This young lady here is as bright as a fresh bouquet of flowers in the morning's rising sun. She no doubt is the one with the most authority here. Whoa, these dishes look amazing. Is it really okay for me to join in? All right, I'm digging in.
Was he invited? I like to think that he heard about this far in Mondstadt and was like, I don't know anything about Lantern Rite. I'm gonna read about it for 2 seconds, and since I am a god, I'm going to go and eat. There'll probably be other gods there. It's a god thing.
Huh, it's you. Oh, isn't this Genu? Genu? Yep. Now that I've taken a closer look, you're a fan of Genu's works, aren't you?
Also, I'm scared. Who in the chat likes to drink?
I met
I think everyone who can legally do it.
How I wish we'd met sooner. I never expected that there'd be another person in this world who could interpret Genu's new novel as thoroughly as I could.
Venti, you're being too humble. Considering your poetic talent, your fundamentals are way more impressive.
Could this new guest be Master Xingqiu's friend?
Yeah! Xiao, you remember me too, right? We had a chat not long ago.
Yes. Monsters become more active than usual as we get closer to Lantern Rite. I was patrolling Dihua Marsh a few days ago, when I happened to run into this...
You've already forgotten? I'm a bard, remember? And bards go around singing wherever they like.
Oh, right. And this bard was performing in Dihua Marsh. It was a moving melody, and it made me feel relaxed and at ease. I couldn't help but stay and listen.
Thank you for your patronage.
I understand now, too. I'm Zhongli, currently working at the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. It's a pleasure to meet you, new friend.
Oh yeah, Yumi, you're a baby, you can't. Yumi, the little baby, Yumi can't drink, little baby, little baby, little small baby. Beer, wine, cider, coolers. I don't even know most of those. Imagine drinking alcohol. Shut up. Now weed on the other hand, JK, I have asthma. Oh no. I do not smoke, and I drink occasionally, not a lot, probably like a year, 5 tops. Maybe even less. Only losers drink. Shut up. Get me some chalky milk. No, you get none.
And I'm his boss. Oh, and if there's anything unsatisfactory, let me know anytime.
That's very considerate of
I
you.
wouldn't do it if you have asthma, Macro.
No wonder. Only a boss as savvy and reliable as you would be able to hire such an impressive consultant.
You're
too nice, Venti.
I'll go
Not to
myself.
brag, but our consultant truly is impressive. His knowledge extends across the stars and the land, and there's nothing throughout history that he doesn't know. From the sophisticated way he speaks, it's hard not to suspect that he could very well be an adeptus in disguise.
It's like they know.
Shao, you're an adeptus. Do you think it might be possible?
Sorry. I'm only good at conquering demons. I'm afraid I don't have much knowledge in that matter.
Really? But Paimon thinks you're super knowledgeable. Huh? Oh! Right! Xiao's a warrior. He doesn't come to the city very often, so it's, pretty normal for him to not know anything. Yeah.
Really? I've actually heard a few things about Mr. Zhongli before.
They are gonna throw this poor man under the bus that he just wants to live a normal life.
Man who, instead of having wine at Mondstadt's finest tavern, ordered a cup of hot tea with the most complex name.
Now that you mention it, I seem to recall that there indeed is a musician like yourself in Mondstadt. I've heard that he's elegant and amiable, his works witty and vibrant. It's no overstatement to regard him as the best bard in Mondstadt.
Now you're making me embarrassed. I would say that Mondstadt's poetry is a little run-of-the-mill sometimes. There's one I heard a while back that went, "The old house is renewed, welcoming the spring breeze, awakening old memories." The meaning's there, but the word choices are unimaginative, and there's a distinct lack of literary flair.
I think so too. The composition needs a little jazzing up. If I were to give it a go, I'd make it an old melon on a vine, a new flower that grows fine.
Oh, good one! It feels unique and has a nice ring to it.
You have great taste, Venti. I was right about you. Let's shake hands.
Of course.
I don't trust Hu Tao. They know.
Hey, Xingqiu! Mind lending me a few books when we get back? Pick out some well-written ones. I don't know if it's my own lack of literary knowledge, but I couldn't tell the difference between those two.
I don't think it's your fault.
Chongyun's right. It's not our fault.
Oh, you have a point. But speaking of, why is the tone-deaf bard here? Are you here to take part in Lantern Rite too?
He came for the food.
I heard that Liwa will be hosting a Lantern Rite music festival this year. As a musician myself, how could I possibly resist the temptation to come take a look? Or listen. Getting to know other musical styles is essential to sparking inspiration, don't you think? As for the Fontaine friend who hosted the festival, I saw him near Stone Gate the other day.
Oh no.
The Iridescence tour
Oh no, I heard a
has
noise.
been held successfully for once,
Oh.
so I had to congratulate him.
Oh no. Macro, thank you so much for gifting us up to you, Miko. Oh no. Fear. Oh. What did Paimon do? Paimon almost threw Hot Rock Godman under the bus. He faked his own death as an adeptus so he can live a normal human life, basically. So only a certain amount of people know he's Rex Lapis. But like Venti, Hu Tao, and a couple of and I'm pretty much saying Zhao and me are the only ones who know Zhang Li's actual identity.
Don't think anything of it. By the way, I was watching as you entered Xinyue Kiosk, but no one seemed to notice me.
Should I say that it's because I'm an expert in hiding, or that a certain someone deliberately ignored the sound of the wind?
Whenever Lantern Rite comes around, Liyue Harbor becomes bustling with activity. People are all busy watching the lanterns and strolling around the shops, and they might just go travel somewhere on a whim. It is rather difficult to predict another's whereabouts. The festival is in full swing and proceeding smoothly, and we're all gathered here with friends, new and old. This is no doubt a wonderful occasion worth celebrating. To come together with all of you at the beginning of the year, one can't help but be filled with joy. In a moment like this, I propose we raise a glass together. In my case, tea in lieu of wine.
He's like me for real, for real.
Very well said, Mr. Zhongli. That was exactly what I wanted to say.
Uh-huh.
Now I'm getting a little self-conscious. I didn't cause you too much trouble barging in like that, did I? We usually drink wine during occasions like this over in Mondstadt, but since Mr. Zhongli insists on drinking tea, I'll give a toast with tea too. Everyone, thanks for the treat.
You're
welcome.
Can I have his wine?
I hope everyone enjoys the food and drinks. May this year be better than the last. Considering that everyone may have other matters to attend to later, sticking to tea seems like a good idea.
You don't like tea?
All of a sudden, they started proposing toasts.
What's with the urgency? Sure.
Have you two finished eating? It's always nice to have a breath of fresh air after a meal. Helps with digestion.
Paimon will come too. Yeah? Okay then. Don't forget to come back.
Okay, that was a long scene. Like, I didn't think that'd be long. I don't know if it's because I kept pausing and stuff, but that was long. Well, that makes sense why it's long. I know dang well Zhao is an introvert. He does not like heckin'. Oops. Alright. Okay.
Are you alright? It's hard to describe. It's not that. There were those among the Adepti who loved gatherings and idle chit-chat. Sometimes they would call up a few others for a drink. Even I got dragged along to their gatherings many times.
Yeah, I hate socializing too.
The Adepti all have their specialties, making most of them proud and arrogant. Everything they say is straight from the heart. It never gets too complicated. But this time...
It's all Vante's fault!
No. I didn't mean that. So you know his true identity. I'll get straight to the point then. The Animo Archon is a free spirit. And his temperament is as carefree as the music he plays on the flute. It's easy for a god like him to live in harmony with humans. And that's something I might never be able to do. That does sound like something you would say. No matter. I know my circumstances. Whenever I think of the ordinary conversations I've had with you, it feels strangely novel. Yes, the parlor director went out of her way with the invitation, so it was difficult to turn her down. I had made mental preparations before agreeing to come. She told me that all the guests today would be acquainted with elemental power, and I knew that you would be here, but I didn't expect the other guests to be... General Capisis always said that we should live in the present and enjoy every pleasant surprise. Perhaps that's what I should do with what I'm feeling now. But I think he meant designing clothes for those around him. The clothes were intricately designed, but inconvenient to wear. Rex Lapis did like his designs and even collected quite a few. The outfit he wears now was also designed by General Capisis himself. I never saw him wear this during the war. I didn't expect him to start wearing it later.
Oh, here you are.
I'm not intruding, right?
You're not. What is it?
Hu Tao saw that everyone's done eating and asked the staff to bring out the desserts. Paimon got so anxious that you weren't back yet that she scarfed down her dessert without the usual slurping and munching.
But not so anxious that she can't eat. Sounds like she'll be okay.
To be honest, I was kind of worried too. You looked a little restless just now, and I thought you weren't used to the food here and was planning to head back to Wangshu Inn for something Yanxiao made.
You're worrying too much.
He's projecting.
Why would I? Anyway, let's head back.
Please wait. There's another reason why I came looking for you. Here, take these. I brought them for you.
Almond tofu?
Yup. Since the Masterful Chef's competition, you could say that Yanxiao and I are not only competitors, but good friends as well. I visit him at Wangshu Inn sometimes to discuss our cooking. I heard him say that the esteemed guest on the roof loves nothing more than a good plate of almond tofu, so I learned a thing or two about the dish from him. I'll be honest, before Hu Tao invited everyone, she secretly came looking for me, told me about the guest she planned to invite, and asked me for some suggestions on what she should order. So I made a few servings of almond tofu for you guys in advance. Take them as a token of gratitude for your support. When I told Guoba that I was making these for you, he started eagerly running around the kitchen and helping a lot too.
Thank you for the trouble. There was no need to... I'll take them. Thank you. And Guoba too.
You're welcome. Oh, the almond tofu I made probably tastes and feels a little different from the type Yanxiao cooks. Please let me know if there's any improvements I should make.
Okay.
That's all. Alrighty, we should head back now. We can't keep Paimon waiting.
Now I live in the past. Let your package consume you, my joke. Oh my gosh. Alright. I am getting tired. Because I started late and it is late. So, I'm probably going to finish this quest off stream. I'm pretty sure I have like one more thing to do and then I'm done. It's just that quest, and I may just finish it up tomorrow on sleep. I'm not going to bed. My throat hurts and my stomach hurts, and sleep is for nerds. So we're gonna raid over to our dear friend Mari. Imagine going to bed. We're going to raid Mari. She is also doing this quest. He's coming to bother me. That is 100% true. I usually bother Bozak at 9:30 or 9 o'clock. It is now 10 o'clock. Therefore, I have less time to bully him, which I cannot do, but I'm going to have to make do. He's going to suffer me bullying him, but I'm going to... He's crying because he's happy. He's filled with so much joy that I'm coming over to bully him. But we're gonna raid Mari. Mari's also doing the quest. It looks like she just started it, and she's trying to get to the point where I am. But I'm almost done. So our raid message is gonna be, oh dear, a raid woo. And during Christmas time, it's Mari the no-nose reindeer. There we go. That is the raid message. Mari the no-nose reindeer. Literally didn't have a nose. But yeah, we're gonna raid Mari. Is Bunnii the... Who is that? Got your nose. Give it back. I need it. Alright, Mari dearie. Alright, everyone. That's it. My brain is fried, so I can't think of a good bye message. But I'll see everyone tomorrow at noon with more Genshin, where I'm just leveling up and stuff. And Thursday. I forgot I'm streaming on Thursday, but I'll see everyone then.